Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be.
I'm Peter Drury, and it's a pleasure to be alongside Jim Beglin.
Hi Peter, always good to work with you. I'm really looking forward to this now.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform.
Decent chance!
And needless to say, that deserved better.
Dembele has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that.
Plays a sharp little ball here. Can he get on the end of this? Now the cross.
Defending of the desperate variety.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
And he was quick to react. Kvaratskhelia.
He's going for goal! Kvaratskhelia! That is fantastic!
As openings go, this is up there. Another magnificent finish from Mr. Magnificent. This could be good, very good.
Beautiful, just beautiful. The joy of the moment.
That was magnificent. The way he cut it so perfectly, I think he's even managed to surprise himself, Peter.
Italy are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Well, that pass isn't the best. Seedorf. And this is Dembele. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning.
Chance, surely!
Well taken goal.
And once more we are all square. You score, we score.
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch.
Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
Well, it always comes down to the telling final pass, and that was a beauty.
We're looking at a different game now.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails most definitely up now.
Always onto this. Nedved. He slings it in. Tries to get it clear. Mateus. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Best. Played out wide. Kvaratskhelia, a player who needs no introduction.
Well played and well cleared.
Mateus.
Best! Goal! Manchester United! And they're back in front!
Lacking for neither time nor space, it could scarcely have been more straightforward.
Such a smart finish, and the setup was very good too, but defensively, they didn't cover themselves in glory here.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? And he skips past his man. Look at the space here. Van der Sar claims comfortably. And it's Seedorf. Now there's a fine ball. Good read, needed to be. And that's going up front in a hurry. Vieira. Kvaratskhelia. Vieira conjures time and space where few can. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Now it's Hullet. Italy are still behind as we reach out for half-time. Yaya Toure. Now that looks a decent ball. Roberto Carlos is onto this. That has been knocked clear. Into the final 5 minutes of the first half. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Mateus. Best, given the lift of his goal. Nedved. Nesta.
Yaya Toure.
And it's Yaya Toure. And here's Bullet. That is lovely. Shoots! And it's in! Again, we are level. What a contest!
Yeah, and it's very much deserved in the circumstance.
And we've reached half-time. Italy are involved in a terrific contest here. It's been a slugfest and a half. And neither side holding back here. It has been quite a half, this.
Well, I can tell you it's been a wonderful watch, Peter. I'm not complaining. The goals just seem to keep on coming. It clearly means that defending hasn't been at its best, but you know what I'm like when it comes to defending.
So a really enthralling 45 minutes, beautifully poised for the 45 to follow. The score at half-time, 2-2. Back on the way then. Played through for the wide man. Cafu does well not to be outdone there. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Now it's Hullet. And here's Dembele. He has a look out. He's picked his way through. I think that's a corner. Yes, it is. Italy with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Nedved with the short one. Cross needs to... Impressive jump! Firm header, just off target.
And he did so well to get himself there. What a good effort.
Toure picks it up from the goal kick. Aimed beyond the defence. Kvaratskhelia. And it's Bruno Fernandes. Manchester United appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
And he welcomes it in. Vieira. Mateus, who's set up one goal so far. Mateus. That's good play. Italy have kept their powder dry on the substitution front so far. Could that be about to change?
It's about risk-taking and boldness now. Are we going to see any activity from the bench?
Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Mateus. At best. Kvaratskhelia. Well, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Can he spark a counter here? And the through ball. Oh, that's fabulous. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Searching pass he's played there. And it's made its way to him. Lahm delivers. And the counter is on. Seedorf. Now it's Nedved. Roberto Carlos. Vieira. Could move up a gear here. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Oh, now here's an interesting... Oh, he's having a go!
He was berating his defence before making the save, and he's at it again now.
Kvaratskhelia! Oh, brilliant from Kvaratskhelia! A finish right from the top draw! And they get themselves in front! The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Manchester United are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
Sostituzione per l'Italia. Numero 23.
The two coaches are signalling changes here, both at the same time. Manchester United with the lead.
Yeah, all their effort pays off in the end. They just took that extra bit of dynamism to get them the goal they craved.
Adriano with the foul. Well, the ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances. Rooney. And it's Bale. Lovely pass, but can he get there?
He is through here.
Oh, lovely feed. He is such a good mover.
Oh, he's been caught. And the shot! Oh, the ball's come loose here.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Oh, shooting chance! So close to drawing level.
Well, it's certainly encouraging, Peter. At least they're going about things the right way after falling behind.
Italy have their second corner now.
He's rising! And that's in! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments.
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser.
Certain, searing and imperious.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Quite a game this, all square again.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant. Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Ci saranno 3 minuti di recupero.
Pelé. Vieira. Scholes, never out of the action for very long. And it's Son Heung-min. And he's had it nicked away. Adriano. Now it's Pelé. And it's Son Heung-min. Can he get it through? Still nothing in it, and we will be back for 30 more minutes. So, Jim, any strong opinions after all of that?
Well, we can only hope we get an extra-time contest of similar ambition, provided fatigue doesn't begin to play a part.
So, no winner at full-time. We will be going the distance.
Facciamo un applauso ai tifosi che oggi compiono gli anni. Recandosi al box informazioni dello stadio, riceveranno un simpatico omaggio. Sostituzione per l'Italia. Numero 6.
Stern test this for the endurance, for the character of the players as we head into extra time. Italy displayed great resilience to find the late equaliser that's got them here. Now can they go one better? Rooney. And Scholes. Knocks it into space. That is a great pick out. Stam. Well, there's your danger man, a title that is entirely justified. He's got plenty of space out wide here.
Chance for a shot! Oh, he's done it! Oh, that has got to be it! This has to be it!
A truly super goal. What a spiky hit that was.
Oh, how does he get the ball to do that? He's on another level to most of his peers.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team...
It's Ibrahimovic! Wonderful from Ibrahimovic! That is a gem! An absolute gem! A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye!
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down, and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic.
Pressure? What pressure? He feels none of it.
Ibrahimovic demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top play.
So again, we have parity.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback. And this is thoroughly merited for me. Now they can go one better, possibly.
Ci sarà un minuto di recupero.
That's a throw. Vieira. Rooney. Son Heung-min. Looking for a runner. Spread neatly. Cafu gets across. So just 15 minutes still to come. So both parties have given everything to this point in extra time. 15 minutes remain, and they have to turn their efforts to those minutes very soon.
Sostituzione per l'Italia. Numero 13. Viene sostituito.
And we're off for the final time.
Attenzione, un cambio.
They have given it everything. It's been grueling. But who will be standing at the very end?
He's having a pop!
Another one of football's and how moments.
Oh, looky, there's the urgency they need, and it nearly brought them a goal.
And the goalkeeper's got a good palm to that. And now a sudden chance to counter. Nicely shaped ball. He's got away. Opts to...
Ibrahimovic! He lifts the roof! A game of margins! A game of thrills! This might just do it!
Right place, right time, and a fine instinctive finish.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
Italy have their lead.
I just think this has been a lesson in character, togetherness and composure. I think most teams would have crumbled by now, but this refusal to give up is brilliant.
Well timed, excellent interception. Scholes. He's played it back. Nice sequence of passes, this. Oh, that's a very decent ball now. No way through, so back it comes. Now, can he find a finish? And this is Hullet. Nicked it back promptly. Great, it's Bale!
And he's stuck it away. We thought they were done, but never say never.
You don't keep those outs. He just knew.
Oh, it was a real beauty, Peter, and while many might have just lashed out at it, he took his time and he put it where very few can.
So all square with almost no time remaining.
It just goes to show you what determination can achieve. Okay,
And the shot!
Well, they can break here. There it is, the whistle. No avoiding penalties. Italy take this the distance.
It's a big well done to both defences for refusing to buckle under the pressure. Fatigue with focus is not the norm.
So after 2 long, inconclusive hours, here we go. It's penalties. Ibrahimovic to get things going. No, he's hit it right at the goalkeeper.
Well, in trying to get clever, that ended up being too comfortable for the keeper.
Rooney is the next to run the gauntlet. Oh, great save! That is a great save! So on to the second man. Oh, he's missed!
It's a brave attempt, but he really should be getting it on target.
Bale is the second man to step up for his team. Made it look easy.
Yeah, made his mind up very quickly and just didn't waver.
Italy are looking to him to tie things up. Oh, sent him the wrong way.
How confident was that? Backed himself all the way.
Up steps the man with the armband.
I think he instinctively knew the keeper was going to move.
This for parity. Oh, you're not going to save that.
Yeah, made his mind up very quickly and just didn't waver.
Pullet is the fourth man to step up. That's a brilliant read. Wow, talk about coming up with the goods.
Well, Peter, I think he did well to hold his nerve then. Probably gave him that important edge.
Zanetti with the last of the first 5 penalties. Big character, big moment, big save. Schmeichel, now the only hope. And there you have it. So it all ends in heartbreak, all the effort, all... So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands.
This is Peter Drury, and I'm happy to inform you that Jim Beglin has joined me to offer his expertise.
Cheers, Peter. It's a privilege to be here. It really is.
Got colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. Things already rolling.
And here's Ibrahimovic. And this is Roberto Carlos.
Roberto Carlos got a long way forward to join the attack. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped. It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
So the 2024-25 season was of course a memorable one for the Merseysiders, led then by their Egyptian archer with his quiver full of arrows.
Yeah, one of the most dominant champions in top-flight history, Peter. I think my favourite game out of them all would have to be that 6-3 from just before Christmas.
Yeah, that visit to North London.
Yeah, Salah again was the star, 2 goals, 2 assists in a game which was a 5-1 by the hour mark.
And he was there to get a vital touch.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Vieira. And it's Ibrahimovic. So, Jim, what has caught your eye in these early exchanges?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
Well, here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. That's a delicate...
Gets his head on it!
Harmlessly behind.
No change to the score, 0-0 it remains.
Vieira.
They want to be quick here, it's breakaway time.
Nedved conjures time and space where few can. Looking for the run. And this is Dembele. Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover.
Pullet was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless.
And we have our very first corner.
They've played it short.
Great challenge, time to perfection. Corner number 2 then.
Nedved with the short one.
It's going to be another corner, I think. So, third corner of the game.
And it's been taken short.
Not the most convincing of passes. Well read, and the danger is averted. Manchester United are looking to go forward now.
Ferdinand.
Vieira. And it's Vieira.
Ibrahimovic.
Getting on for a third of the way through the game.
Zanetti. Yaya Toure. And here's Hullet. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested.
Oh, this looks sharp. Manchester United couldn't do a whole lot with it there. They could do with more sharpness in their passing. Tries to play it through. Crosses it in. That's really well cleared. Neither side giving way. It has been tight. Cafu gets into a good position. And reclaimed it in a trice. Vieira. Scholes. And they can counter here. Kvaratskhelia has an approach to the game which is pretty much shoot on sight. Lofted in. And the keeper gets his hands on it. Now, what about a counter-attack? And it's Hullet. Cafu. He is through here. He's through here. Brilliantly cut out. Vieira. Caresses it through. Well, it's a look of bewilderment. His touch deserted him at the key moment.
Oh, what a dampener that was, just when we were hoping he'd turn up the heat.
Ci sarà un minuto di recupero.
Zanetti.
Oh, Red, nice interception. Mohamed Salah. And for the first half, that is that. A decent enough half, but neither side able to get on the score sheet. Time for some fresh ideas in the second period, perhaps.
So, nothing to report so far on the goals front.
Well, this will have given them a chance to look for any potential holes and weaknesses in the opposition, something that will bear fruit once the teams come out again, I'm sure, Peter.
So at the halfway stage, we still have deadlock, the score 0-0. And we are back on the way.
Italy clearly have been the better side here. So if I was to say anything to them, it would be just keep going. If it's not broken, don't try to fix it.
Kvaratskhelia will...
Oh, he's having a go! Big moment! Massive goal!
Well, it's hardly a great surprise to see him doing something thrilling, and it should send a strength and courage through every one of his teammates from here.
Smiles broad and beautiful. That is a cracking hit.
That was magnificent. The way he cut it so perfectly, I think he's even...
There's the shot! Goal!
And he's forced to go back.
Nesta.
Is one of those players who's known for reading the game better than anyone. Ibrahimovic. Kvaratskhelia. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Defending was strong and firm. Knocks it into space. There's just the keeper in his way.
Oh, the ball's run loose here.
Oh, that is superb. A dangerous moment, perfectly dealt with.
If you were looking at the shopping list of what you need in a top defender, that's it.
Nesta.
Italy still this single goal behind. And Mohamed Salah. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Spread it left. And that is masterful defending. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Seedorf picks it up out wide.
Italy really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
They're coming again and again.
They just need to sort out their end.
Nedved! And he has kept it out somehow.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
So their fourth corner of the game.
And a header!
Manchester United have the chance to go the other way. Your impression so far, Jim?
Italy are very much in the game and matching the opposition for chances.
Mohamed Salah, the specialist in tearing teams apart. You would think that now would be a good time to consider some changes.
Well, you would hope for some movement off the bench, Peter, knowing you get an extra sub in extra time. Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Just eases him off the ball. Oh, it's Seedorf. And it's Nedved. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Oh, it's Dembele. And this is Hullet.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. Mohamed Salah. Opts for safety. Aims beyond the defence. Yaya Toure cannot be beaten that easily. Seedorf. And here's Hullet. Now, can they get him away? Can he finish? Oh, it's hit the post. Hullet gets flagged offside.
Sostituzione per l'Italia. Numero 19.
So we have movement on both benches. The final moments of a game that has been pretty compelling overall.
Well, I suppose they need something to break their way, Peter. Anything at this late stage.
Del Piero. Adriano. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Mateus, the man that is tenacity personified.
This is the time you need that pace.
And this is Son Heung-min. He's picked his way through. Flings in across.
What a letdown when you've got such presence and movement. Look, there has to be more urgency here. The ball has to get to the other end much faster.
Nesta. And they're quick to get it back. Now it's Pato. Son Heung-min. Now he's got space here. Floated through. Expertly cut out. Really nicely done.
Manchester United nearly finished it off there, but now it's a case of waiting for the whistle.
They're back in possession and ready to go again. Oh, good-looking ball. Iniesta. Can he get it through?
Real chance! And he hits the net. We thought they were done, but never say never.
Shot. 90 minutes done then, but that is not the end of it. So, that was the second half.
Well, we can only hope we get an extra-time contest of similar ambition, provided fatigue doesn't begin to play a part.
So a battle of endeavour, enterprise, and now endurance.
Sostituzione per l'Italia. Numero 14. Viene sostituito con il
Into extra time we go. Italy did fantastically well to force extra time, having been on the brink of defeat in normal time. In fact, you could say they're the better off of the two teams, at least psychologically. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. This is a promising build-up. Son Heung-min knocks it out wide. Son Heung-min, and he was alert to it. There will be a throw-in. And here's Rooney. Del Piero has a look and plays it forward. And it's Del Piero. And that's a dangerous ball. Ibrahimovic unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Son Heung-min. Lam. In it comes. That's Vieira. Best. And it's Son Heung-min. And this is Son Heung-min. Nice control. Goes for a shot! And no! He had to, and yet he could not.
Son Heung-min fully appreciates that he could have won it then, and now he'll be all the keener not to lose it.
Del Piero. Pato, and this is Pato. Mateus. Son Heung-min. And we're halfway through extra time. Well, nobody wants to settle for this, of course, but everyone is running nigh on empty. Is there going to be a moment to win it?
Cambio di giocatori.
Exhaustion, physical and mental. Will we find a winner? This really has been thrilling. Both sides going at it, and now for the final act. And the counter is on. Adriano looking for the chance to skim one in from range. Mateus. Rooney. Mateus. Rooney. That's good play. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. It's a threatening ball. He's beaten the last man. And Hullet! And no, he couldn't find the finish. Well, he's felt that, hasn't he? Ibrahimovic touches it back. And here's the chance to counter. And it's Son Heung-min. No way through. Now it's Ibrahimovic. And this is Adriano.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Iniesta. Italy are looking to break at pace. And that should get the job done. Ambitious ball here. And that is that. There is only one way to decide this now. 90 minutes and then another 30, and Jim, here we are.
I can only applaud the sheer doggedness and tenacity on show in watching both teams refusing to lose. I mean, they both ran their socks off.
So 2 inconclusive hours of action. All that remains then, penalties. And he has done his bit.
Well, so far, so good, Peter.
Rooney is the next to run the gauntlet.
Never looked in doubt, really.
So both teams on the board. Ibrahimovic is second man up. Oh, it's a really good save.
Well, he felt the goalkeeper outstared him there, which gave him the edge.
Son Heung-min is the second man to step up for his team. Great penalty, outwitted the keeper.
Brilliantly done. Never took his eye off the keeper either.
This then to level matters. Oh, that's a great get by the keeper. Oh, keeper looked very big there.
Gamesmanship or not, Peter, whatever he did worked a treat.
Of course. Will that prove decisive?
A great position now, but still work to be done.
No! Saved it! And their fate is sealed!
Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, The atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury, and seated in the experts' hot seat is our man Jim Beglin.
Hi Peter, it's great to be here.
Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it.
Shooting chance!
Well, now it's a race for the ball. And the pass is intercepted. Great ball if he can get there.
And Hullet! Marvellous goal!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. That is good strength. And he's managed to get free. Scholes with the cross. Has a look up and drives it forward. Nicely shaped ball. Oh, played through for the wide man. Roberto Carlos receives it in a wide position. Cleared without hesitation. Forced to go back. And this is Hullet. Ferdinand did well to stay calm there.
Hullet really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Manchester United are a team that's fond of the low block. They sure defend in numbers.
Yeah, the whole point being...
Decent chance! And that's gone route one. Cruyff going face-to-face with his great rival. Hullet. Turns back here, probably the best option. Italy leading here thanks to that early goal. And the score is 1-0. Kvaratskhelia. Kvaratskhelia will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. And it's Scholes. He has a look up.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Scholes looking for the chance to skim one in from range. Seedorf.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Well, that looks a decent ball. Roberto Carlos is in a really good position out wide. Easy enough for the goalkeeper.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Kvaratskhelia looking to receive it in space. And that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Goes for a shot! And that's a good finish. 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. The movement so precise. The finish sumptuous.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
So that's 2 now without reply.
Well, that's a real psychological weight off the shoulders, I think. It's a very different game now at 2 up.
Kvaratskhelia. Roberto Carlos thinks about the shot. Shot a goal! And he's taking no chances there. Half-time coming up, and little doubt as to which of the two sides is the happier. Nedved played into space. Oh, that's clever. Van der Sar. He's having a hit! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift.
Vieira Opts for safety. And it's Roberto Carlos. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Best. That's a lovely pass. And reclaimed it in a trice. Best. Oh, super ball.
Chance for a shot!
And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Kvaratskhelia is offering a wry smile there.
Vieira. Best. And it's Cruyff. And here's Ibrahimovic. Cruyff.
And a chance!
It's a decent watch, a frantic watch. It is half-time. How do you look back on the first 45 minutes?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
Italy looking composed, content, comfortable, leading 2-0 at half-time. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable match.
Chance!
Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
Ibrahimovic has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that.
Yaya Toure is one of those players who's known for reading the game better than anyone. Scholes. Scholes. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested.
I'm not sure the shot was ever on there, really. There were just too many bodies in the way, Peter.
And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Nicely weighted ball. And this is Paulette. Dembele receives it in a good position here. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. And here's Dembele. Over to the right flank. The ball goes in. Defending of the desperate variety. Italy with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually.
All shapes to shoot!
Scholes. And now a sudden chance to counter. Couple of goals between the sides, and it's still early in the second half. Ibrahimovic. Scholes. Vieira. And it's Cruyff. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Oh, nicely intercepted. Manchester United do have a chance to counter here. He's through here. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Ferdinand. Thuram. Scholes. And it's Cruyff. And it's Ibrahimovic. Roberto Carlos.
Sostituzione per l'Italia. Numero 23, numero 27, numero 9, Seedorf.
Oh, good steal, he just read it.
Il numero 7, Ibrahimovic. il numero 15.
Now he's off and running.
Il numero 5. Attenzione, un cambio.
Now it's Bale. Great vision. Italy are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. And he's lost his man here, and he shoots! He is desperate to get on the score sheet, but not this time.
Oh, they're just unrelenting, Peter, wave after wave of attacks. Now it's just a matter of making at least one of them count.
Not the most accurate pass. Ferdinand. Half an hour gone in the second half. And here's Bruno Fernandes. He is starved of space and time. Passing is crisp and sharp, and he welcomes it in. And this is Roberto Carlos. Cross into the box. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. And here's Ibrahimovic. Oh, this looks sharp. Cafu unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Italy can consider themselves just about safe now. Bruno Fernandes. And he's there to make the challenge. And here's Bale. Tries to play it through. And he's quick to... Can he finish? And he's there to belt it away. Just 5 minutes remaining now. Gattuso. Now it's Dembele. Looking for the run. That's been cut out. Well played. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Yaya Toure can so cleverly bypass the press.
Ibrahimovic! And he has kicked it out somehow.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
This their second corner of the game. Dembele. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. Perhaps not quite utopia, not what was entirely desired, but most importantly, they have the result that was... Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. Well, I'm Peter Drury and I'm joined in the commentary box by the familiar figure of Jim Beglin.
Well, thank you very much, Mr. Drury, and hello to everyone.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. Things already rolling. He's played it back.
Just too much pressure. Had to go that way.
Vieira. It's a good spell of possession, this. Out towards the flank. And this is Rooney. He's free, he has got space. Bruno Fernandes!
When you have Edwin van der Sar in goal, it's like having an 11th outfield player. He can make every kind of save and get his team on the front foot.
Has a great gift for distribution, doesn't he? Almost assists.
Exactly, he's a play-making goalkeeper who likes to trigger attacks as soon as the ball ends up in his possession.
Roberto Carlos. Each side mirroring the other in terms of chances created here, one each for now. And Mateus. And it's Roberto Carlos. Seedorf makes a move down the right. Oh, good-looking ball. Bruno Fernandes. Passing is crisp and sharp. Rooney. Spread it left. Can he get it through? Tries a shot! Goal! Manchester United! Piercing, and with pinpoint accuracy, he forces it through.
Yeah, Peter, I think we've got to give the keeper some slack here because he didn't have the greatest view of that, but you've got to give the scorer his due as well. I mean, he had that sharpness of mind and clinical edge.
Manchester United have fired themselves in front.
Well, I'd remind those players, Peter, that concentration will be key for a while now, as you don't want to hand the momentum straight back to your opposition.
Oh, that's neat. He has a look up. Nedved can so cleverly bypass the press.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Now it's Roberto Carlos. Pullet proving a very adept defender. It was a good tackle too.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
Ferdinand. Oh, this looks sharp.
Manchester United definitely have the look of a team that likes to counter-attack, Peter.
Yeah, that is clear. Just look at how they line up.
Chance for a shot!
Manchester United are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
And it's Seedorf. Yaya Toure. That's destined for the flank. That is good strength. Yaya Toure. And it's Seedorf. He's in a great position here. Bruno Fernandes.
This is the time you need that pace.
Shot could be on. Roberto Carlos is one whose deliveries we all know about. Italy are still behind as we reach out for half-time. Vieira. Mateus. And here's Rooney. Mateus to Bruno Fernandes. Roberto Carlos gets over and intercepts. Nedved. Yaya Toure. And it's Nedved. Now it's Seedorf. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean.
Big chance! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting again in a trice, and they are soaring.
And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish. And that signals the end of the first period. Well, that was as one-sided as it gets. Only one side have shown up here, and they're just tearing it up at will. Well, that is the first half done, and we are ready for what follows in the second.
Sostituzione per l'Italia. Numero 19. Numero
The second
27.
period is on the way.
Lasciano il campo per
Italy
il numero
decide to
18.
shake things up.
Il numero
There
7.
has been a change in personnel. Italy come out this half somewhat altered.
I'll be fascinated to see how the change now affects their overall strategy.
There's the man who is effectively the team's security policy. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Rooney.
Oh, shooting chance! And that's a sharp finish. This day becomes absolutely perfect, utterly ideal.
And he draws the sweetest of pictures.
It just came down to a battle of wills between him and the keeper, and he won it with a cracking piece of trickery.
And that means just what...
Can he finish? And no mistake. And it adds further to a heavily one-sided scoreline. This is getting punishing.
I can see some heads dropping here now, Peter. I see things getting even worse out there if they're not careful.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline.